Hello everyone, great to have your company for the Southern Open. I'm Luke Elvey, proud to be joined by John McCarthy in the booth, all set for day 2 action.
Thanks, Luke. Our next golfer on the tee had a decent round yesterday. Far from perfect, but I think we'll see them make some great golf shots out here today.
Yes, a big chance for a bounce back, John. Let's get ready to see how today treats them.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you after 9 holes. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And this putt is for birdie. And finishing this one with a good putt. And starting the round with a birdie. And now the second hole tee off. And he's taking this one through some branches. Well, that's unfortunate. He's out of bounds now. And about 6 feet away. And that one will drop for the bogey. And that's going to put him up to even par. And now let's move to the third hole. And here's the 6 iron. And missing the approach on that one. Too much club. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. And that one drops for par. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that one. All right, here's the 4th hole. This one's questionable as to where it's going to end up. Now let's see how this goes out of the fairway bunker. And just like that, that beauty of a shot out of the sand is putting par well within reach. Ooh. That was very close. And this putt is for bogey. And that one's right in the cup. And unfortunately, he's going to move down in the standings after that one. And now setting up on this par 3. "14 feet away. And that one will go for birdie. And that one's going to bring him down to even par. And moving on to the 6th here. And I think he will like that. And this putt is for birdie. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And next up is a par 4, folks. Looks like he's going through the branches here. And I can't see him being too pleased about that. And this to save the par. And that putt will drop. And as we check in on the scores today, our leader sitting at 20 under par. Okay, we find ourselves now on the 8th hole tee off. And I don't think that was the cleanest of swings. And 13 feet to go here. Ooh, just missing here. And this putt is for par. And a decent putt. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And on to the 9th hole. Going with the 8-iron. From 22 feet out. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. This one's right around 8 feet. And that putt will drop for par. And Luke is back after the front nine. Luke, what are you seeing out there today?
It's a shame when you see this. Outside the top 10 and starting to plummet. Someone might need to call the paramedics.
Thanks, Luke. And now we'll get back to the action. I think you'll like that. And about 235 yards to go. It looks like the hybrid is on display here. And not the best approach shot we've seen today. Oh, goodness. And that chip will drop. Very nicely done from that lie. And 20 under is the top score on the leaderboard as we check in on the scores. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. And the forecast calling for sand here, folks. Very nice shot out of the bunker. I think they might be able to birdie here. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And this putt is for par. Oh goodness, that was almost in. And about 5 feet to go here. And that one will drop for bogey. And that performance has led him to go down in the standings. And yeah, he's not going to like that. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. Going with the 9-iron here. And I don't think this one's going to pan out. Unlucky on that approach shot. "31 feet to the cup." Oh, and the long putt doesn't want to drop. Let's see how things are shaping up on the leaderboard. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. Let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. Yeah, sounds like he's going through the branches here. And he's probably not too happy about that. And pretty sure he's going to like that. And this one's for birdie. Oh, and a very solid attempt at what was a daunting putt. And tapping in for par. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And something sounded off with that swing. Oh, and he's going through the branches here. And he is deep into the rough for his next shot here, folks. It looks like he's going through some trees. And this putt is needed to save par. And a good putt. And as we check our leaderboard here, our current leader sitting at 20 under par. And moving on to the 15th here. And nothing wrong with that shot. And he's probably not too happy about that. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And now setting up on the 16th tee. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. Well, I apologize, folks. I did not see that going into the rough. And this putt is for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And now setting up on the par 3. And nothing wrong with that shot. 16 feet. Oh my goodness, that was close. And for the par. And as we check in on the scores today, our leader sitting at 20 under par. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. And sensing something was off on that swing. Really blasted it out of that bunker on that shot. And this putt could save par. And that putt drops. And Luke, well, that's not what they wanted, that's for sure. That's just too bad they didn't make it through the rest of this event.
Well, the only good thing about missing the cut is it's party time. You can enjoy your weekend. Well, on behalf of John, I'm Luke. Catch you again tomorrow. Hello everyone, welcome to the Crichton Championship. The first round always has so many opportunities for the players to get their tournaments off to a bright start. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me for the call is John McCarthy. And John, getting off to a good start is paramount. How do the players have to play this opening hole?
Well, Luke, the first hole here at Tarwa is a pretty straightforward par 4. Little dog leg to the right, and the players will be mindful of that pond on the right-hand side of the green. Let's see how this next player handles it.
Thanks, John. It all sets up to be a fabulous day.
And that shot will end up safely in the fairway with the green in reach. Let's see what happens. This one's about 11 feet from the cup. Oh, that was close. And this one's for the bogey. And starting the day off at 1 over. Wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And here's an 8-iron. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. From 21 feet away. And from that length, that is just fine work. And after that one, he's going to go down to even par. And now the third hole tee off. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And about 220 yards away. Going with the hybrid here. I think this might be a bit long. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. That's too bad. Looks like that putt got away there. This putt's about a 2-footer. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. Now the 4th hole. And this putt is for birdie. And that one will drop. And he's moving in the right direction, moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And teeing off on this par 3. Going with the 6 iron. And nothing to write home about on that approach shot. And after that hole, he will go up to even par. And next up is the par 5. And about 7 feet to go here. And that one will drop for birdie. And 1 under for the day after that hole. And now setting up on this par 3. And going with the 6 iron. And that shot will be on the green with a fair amount of distance to make up to get that next putt in the hole. Oh. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And after that one, he has gone down in the standings. And next on the plate is the 8th hole. It didn't look like he had clean contact on that one. And unfortunately, he's ended up in the water here. Yeah, about 110 yards to the pin from here. And that approach is on the green, and a lengthy putt in the near future. And that putt drops on in for par. And as we look at the big board, our current leader sitting at 17 under. And now teeing off on this par 4. Well, so far so good for this one. And from 165 yards out. Looks like a 7 iron. And that will not be on the green. And I am pretty sure the wind had something to do with that. And that's just a beauty shot out of the sand. And I think par is next. This one's about 6 feet away. And that one will drop for the bogey. And just like that, we're through 9 holes in this first round. And let's bring in Luke. And if we could, let's get your impressions of what's been happening on the course today.
Well, John, I had some trouble out there today. It's up to them, though, if they want to finish higher up the leaderboard.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you on the 18th. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And from 155 yards out. And this for the birdie. Five feet to go here. And the par putt will drop. And after that hole, he will remain at even par. About to tee off on this par 3. Here's a 9 iron. All right, and the putter's coming out now. And about 5 feet to go here. And that'll drop for birdie. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And moving along now on the 12th hole. All right, setting up the shot in the beach. Well, this isn't looking too good. And that beauty little sand shot is going to put par very much on the table. And that par putt will drop. And as we look at the scores here between holes, our leader currently sitting at 17 under. And now teeing off on the par 5. And this shot's looking promising. And I don't think he really had a clean swing on that one. Ooh. And you don't expect a shot like that when you're coming out of one of those fairway bunkers. That was just beautiful. And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And setting up now on the 14th hole. I think you'll like that. From 200 yards away. This one's looking a bit long, folks. Well, that was an unfortunate approach. Too much club, I think. And to save par. Oh, that's bad luck there. And this putt is for bogey. And a nice putt. And as we look at the big board, our current leader sitting at 17 under. And setting up now on the 15th. Going with the 9-iron. Okay, and he's on the green now. And this putt's for birdie. Solid putt. And he's going to move up in the standings after that hole. And setting up for the par 5 hole. He appears to be heading for the fairway here. very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. This one's about 6 feet away. Oh my goodness. And for the par. Ooh, that one's, that's too bad. And about 4 feet from the cup. Ooh, just missing here. And this for the double bogey. And a nice putt there. And after that hole, he will go up to even par. And let's see what the 17th has in store. Going with the 5-iron here. And missing the approach on that one. Too much club on that, I think. And that's about a few feet from the cup. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that hole. Teeing it up here on the 18th. Well, this one could be either way, folks. I'm not sure if it's going to be safe or not. From 225 yards. And here's the 5-wood. And that couldn't have been the intended result on that approach. This putt's for birdie. Ooh, inches away. And tapping this one in to end the round with a par. And Luke, I wasn't blown away by the performance by any means today, but I will say that he has finished his round. What do you think?
Yeah, well, they managed to get a score out of this one, but it wasn't outstanding, was it? So much golf left to be played, though. If they can just get a bit more... Hello and welcome to the Crichton Championship. Luke Elvey and John McCarthy here, bringing you all the action from the second round.
Well, hello, Luke, and hello to the folks at home.
Well, John, certainly looking forward to getting into this event. Let's hope for some spectacular golf out there.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk soon. From 140 yards out. And that approach is safely on the green, but a whole lot of work to do for that next putt. This putt's about 3 feet away. And a decent little putt there. And starting today's round off at even par. And now let's move to the second hole. And going with the 9-iron. And this is not going to be enjoyable. Now it's an unfortunate approach shot. I'm going to blame that on the wind. And this putt is needed to save par. Ooh, that looked good. And this one is for the bogey. And it looks like he moved down in the rankings after that hole. And now teeing off on the par 5. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And about 225 yards out. That looks like the hybrid. And this one's looking pretty good. And sorry to mislead you folks, but I did not see that going into the rough. I think he's going to like that. This putt's about a 2-footer here. And after that hole, that's going to bring him down to even par. And teeing off on this par 4. And I think he will be happy with that. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. "15 feet away here. And now let's take a look and see how things are going on the leaderboard. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And teeing off on this next hole. Wind could be an issue on this one. And, well, I guess we're about to find out. And I think you'll like that. And this for the birdie. Now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And he's going to stay right there at even par after that hole. And next up we have a par 5 hole. This one's looking pretty good so far. This one's about 6 feet away. Ooh, that was very close. And for the par. Nice little putt. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. And that approach is on the green. Quite a long putt ahead. Very nicely done. Long putt right into the cup. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Well, I think this one's going to find short grass. And I think he will be pleased with that. From 30 feet. It's unfortunate that putt has found its way off the green. And with the tap, that's a bogey. And after that hole, that's going to put him up to even par. Okay, and on to the 9th. That shot sounded a little off. And 180 yards out. I think that's a 5-iron. Well, I think this is heading to the rough. And that one's going to miss the green. And that's not been the trend today. He has been pretty good in the area of greens and regulation today. And about 14 feet away here. And that one will drop for par. And Luke, he's through the front 9. It is cut day. What are his chances here today?
The old trunk slammer. A poor performance will see them outside the cut. They need to get a wriggle on, but I can't see them making it.
Thank you, Luke. Now let's get back into the action here at the 10th. I think we'll find some fairway here. And about 155 yards out. Going with the 9-iron here. Might be a bit too much club on this one. And as it turns out, that one's gonna play nicely. And that putt will drop for birdie. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And moving on to the 11th hole. Here's a 9-iron. This is heading towards the green. And this for the birdie. And the putt will drop. And 2 under for the day after that one. And now setting up for the par 4. And a promising looking shot here. And about 180 yards to the pin. Unlucky on that approach shot. Not enough club on that one. And about 4 feet from the cup. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And no change in his standings after that hole. And now the 13th hole. And I think he'll like that. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. And to save the par. And that one will drop. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And setting up now on the 14th tee. Well, I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. And he's got to be happy with that. Ooh, it looked close. It just didn't go. And tapping it in for the par. And after that one, 2 under for the day. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. Going with the 9 iron. I think he'll be happy with that. 33 feet to the cup. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And the par putt will drop. And after that one, sitting at 2 under for the day. And setting up on the 16th tee. And I'm not quite sure here. It could end up in the fairway, though. Well, that was hit out of some very deep rough. Still in the rough right now. Well, you'll probably like that. And this is for birdie. Ooh, and that was very close. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And after that hole, 2 under. And setting up for the par 3 hole. And looks like a 6-iron. I think this one's going bunker, guaranteed. Well, that approach shot's not going to be on anyone's highlight reel, I don't think. And par is very much within reach after that one. So close. This one's about 3 feet away. And he's got to move down in the standings after that hole. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. Well, this is a tough call. Could be rough, could be fairway. Let's see how this goes out of the rough. And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. And this one's for birdie. And folks, this could be the one. Ooh. And for the par. And that one will drop.
Now, Luke, this one's, well, it really is over for them. They've just not made the cut here today.
Well, just a shame, John. It looks to me they've got the talent. They just couldn't harness it here today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure to bring the coverage to you today, but make sure you tune in tomorrow.